Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I bring you great news of the Threads, that so-called Twitter killer. Well, we're going to go over a few things. I got a lot of information going on here. Now, I won't be going through all of these actual these articles and stuff. I will obviously put them in the description below, but I won't go through all of them. Mostly because of the fact, well, there's more important things to get into with this actual article on this topic, rather than having to go through the entire articles and trying to make you guys read through insanity. So, what we have here is that we have Zuckerberg's Twitter killer app Threads signs up more than 30 million people within hours of launch, as Facebook boss taunts Elon Musk with the first tweet in 11 years and boasts his new platform will get more users than Twitter's 450 million. Now, this is all going to be kind of a lie, because, of course, we're having a lot of the media and propaganda, etc., lie about what this thing is. Now, what we've gathered is this is mostly just an off-brand, offshoot site made for specifically Instagram. And that's pretty much all it is. I mean, it's new, but it's also not new, because it's essentially what we call part of Instagram, just like a little extra thing. Kind of like, what would you call it? Like, Twitter longer or what have you. It's essentially that for the most part. More than 30 million users have already signed up for Zuckerberg's Twitter killer app Threads overnight after its overnight launch. It came as Elon Musk hit out Meta's new platform and claimed it spreads false happiness in like Instagram. Threads, which is trying to appeal to Twitter users by offering longer posts and account linked to their Instagram, went live in the UK at midnight on Thursday, and that platform is the top trending word on Twitter today. Now, obviously, you have to pay $5 for Twitter to make money, right? Which it makes sense. If you are going to have the company make money or some sort of deal, you have to have some type of revenue or something coming up for Twitter. I mean, for your platform, that makes sense. Same thing with League of Legends. League of Legends is a free-to-play game, but they get you with playing for skins and Eternals, etc., and all these other stuff that makes it gather revenue, among other things, right? So, it's free to play, yes, but they also get you with play with skins or whatever, and the skins are on average like $10, some are $5. But that's just how it makes its revenue. That's how it's able to stay a free to play game without having play or without having you to spend an insane amount of money on it. Now, obviously, that this makes sense for Twitter to do this, because a company does need to make money. I don't care what anybody says. You want something for free, but again, you need to have some way of avenue. Yes, using mostly for Twitter is for free, but if you want the extra stuff or extra benefits, you need to pay for it, which makes sense for the matter. Now, what Elon Musk is doing currently right now for limiting posts and stuff, that's a problem. I don't really agree with that, but again, it's temporary. Posting on the app, Zuckerberg said, wow, 30 million subs as of this morning. Feel like the beginning of something special, but we've got a lot of work ahead to build out the app. The Twitter lookalike app, which calls retweet, repost, and tweets threads, allows users up to 500 Twitters of text and up to 5 minutes of video, as well as pictures. Threads has been nicknamed the Twitter killer online and been an anonymity between the rival billionaires who agreed recently to take each other on in a cage fight with the Coliseum in Rome, a potential venue. It came after their war of words online, with Musk repeatedly urging Twitter users to delete their Facebook accounts, calling the social network lame. Chef Gordon Ramsay, pop star Shakira, Mark Hoyle, better known as the YouTuber Not Baby, have already joined Threads and made their presence on the app known. Millions of others have pre-ordered the app after its launch was announced earlier this week. Yeah, but there's going to be a huge catch to this, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. There is a huge catch to this, because what we have here is, well, exclusive. Meta Threads Ultimate Test. Mail Online asked 6 experts to put the app through its paces. So is it really a Twitter killer? We have more than 10 million users have already signed up to Mark Zuckerberg's new app, Threads, after its overnight launch. The app, which is integrated with Instagram, allows users to share text, photos, etc., and nicknamed the Twitter killer. Yeah, that's the same thing what a lot of people say about World of Warcraft, calling the World of Warcraft killer. It still hasn't really killed World of Warcraft, although World of Warcraft is killing itself, not necessarily other games. So, I mean, by all means, watermark hack will be its own death. It will kill itself. Mail Online has put the app to the ultimate test, enlisting the help of 6 experts who put Threads through its paces. Here's what they have to say about Threads, which one expert calling it a true threat to Elon Musk's new Twitter, etc., etc. So yeah, we have this from also the Daily Beast. Zuckerberg twists a knife in Twitter as millions flock to Threads. Yeah, millions flock to Threads. Okay, this may be true, but I think there's going to be a bigger issue here in which we're going to have. I know you guys are probably reaching the big thing here. Oh, the censorship. Well, we're getting into that. People are realizing that Threads is just a censorship platform and trying to delete their accounts. But they can't. Zuck tethered it to your Instagram, so if you delete one, both get deleted. Everyone signing up must stay, like a digital Berlin Wall. So yes, so like remember what I said when it's that Threads is pretty much Instagram 2.0 or just, twit longer? Well, this is the case. If you delete your Threads, you also delete your Instagram. There is no other option, so therefore you are forced to stay on it, which makes it seem like it has more users than it is. It seems how vacant and how empty it will be in the next few coming weeks, and how more people actually join because, I mean, if you don't like it, you can't really delete it because you also delete your Instagram. Weird way, Zuckerberg, of really trying to make sure that your platform is good. We have this from Low IQ. Meta Threads review. There is no search bar. There is no hashtags. The timeline is a non-chronological order. The timeline has sponsored influencers that you don't follow or care about, like the Twitter for you page. You can't turn either of those things off. Basically, this app is dead in the water for creators. Without hashtags or a search bar, the only way right now for a post to gain traction is by reposts, which you already need a sizable follower base from Instagram to rely on. And even then, those will be buried in the influencer spam. And for non-creators, without a search bar, they're relying on other platforms for you to find people to follow, which at that point, you could just use that platform. And without any content on there, without creators, there isn't much to do. It's closer to Facebook than Twitter, in my opinion. He's there, of course, this person from there is a search function and it works. I have seen exactly 0 sponsored content yet. No. You were saying no doesn't make it any less true. It's not perfect by a long shot. In fact, it's got the work cut out for it, but you're providing false information. Straight up. There is no search bar. You cannot look up posts like on Twitter with their search bar. You can only look up account names. The search bar on Threads only serves to find accounts of people who you already know. That is not a real search bar. And this person goes says, only for account names, that part is true. Only for accounts I already follow, false. I said you already know, not people you already follow. You're not going to be following random accounts you never interacted with before using the meta search bar, while the Twitter search bar is built with that idea in mind. I don't know why any of those people, though. You're being intentionally obtuse. Bye-bye. Yes, exactly, because, again, this Threads is used mostly by far leftists. Again, this is not really a shocker. And what we're going to go with the censorship as well with Elon Musk. We're going on this, intertext emails. Elon Musk on Instagram, August 2018. I just deleted my Instagram week sauce. We have more stuff. It is infinitely preferable to be attacked by strangers on Twitter than indulge in the false happiness of high-paying Instagram. Exactly. Because we all know that Instagram has caused immense irreparable damage to females, mostly because of the like feature, etc. So we know that Instagram is not a happy place. It's more a depression area for people, especially females. So, we have this from Michael Schellenberger. Mark Zuckerberg, the founder of Meta's new app, Threads, has promised users a better experience than Twitter, but he is censoring users and offering no revenue appeal. We have this here. We have the founders of the Threads, Zuck and Mosseri, have promised a better experience for users than Twitter, but they are censoring users and offering no avenue to appeal. The American people have given broad legal liability protection, known as Section 230, which enables Threads, Twitter, Facebook, and all social media platforms to exist. Shouldn't we have the right to appeal our censorship? Shouldn't we get full transparency? We have this as well. Hi, Zuck. Hi, Mosseri. Congrats on the launch. I saw this warning on the user's account. Are you consider other ways of making content moderation and censorship transparent at Threads? Are you operating the de-amplification list and other filtering mechanisms based on user information, including the political views? If so, will you reveal what they are? Will there be an appeals process for users who are being censored? Thanks for addressing these questions. We have this here. 5 minutes on Threads. This is from DC Drano, by the way. 5 minutes on Threads and already censored. What a platform. And it shows here, ladies and gentlemen, that are you sure you want to follow DC Drano? This account has repeatedly posted false information that was reviewed by independent fact checkers or went against our community guidelines. Well. I guess in his great false information and stuff like that he's been posting, it says, "We are live on Threads and ready to expose Biden's corrupt government." That's exactly what he's said, and it says that. So yeah, because we are citizens and taxpayers give liability protection to Facebook and Threads, and etc. etc. And we have another one. This is from Derek Utili. Meta IG just released their new Threads platform, and I've been informed by multiple users that I'm censored on their new platform. Sheesh, can't a dude catch a break? And it says here again, same thing from this guy. Same thing that DC Journal said. So again, we have this fear that looks like that's the plan. Hey Zuck, are you sure you to open this up to everyone? It's pretty nice right now. Amazing people on here. It says the goal is to keep it friendly as it expands. I think it's possible and will ultimately be the key to its success. That's one reason why Twitter never succeeded as much as I think it should have. And we want to do it differently. And we have this here. And we can focus on kindness. We're definitely focusing on kindness and making this place a friendly place. Yes, you are. But unfortunately, you're also censoring conservatives in very rare fashion. Now, I don't want censorship of any order. I don't want the far left censored, and I don't want conservatives censored. I don't want anybody censored. And that's what you're doing here, Zuckerberg. You are censoring other people. You will go for kindness, but you're not. Again, it's stupidity by the highest order from you. We have this here as well. It says that Mark Zuckerberg says he's not thinking about monetization of users on his Twitter clone, Threads, but that's a lie. His business model is selling our data to advertisers. Threads has near zero privacy. It knows our location, health and fitness, financial info, sensitive info, etc., etc. Zuck is salivating as he waits to drop the ads on all his new Threads users. Our approach will be the same as all our other products. Make the product work well first, then see if we can get on a clear path to 1 billion people and only think about monetization at that point. Hi Zuck, will there be transparency on future censorship? Do you worry about the impact of your censorship on your Section 230 status? And then we have this here. The developer Instagram Incorporated indicated that the privacy may include handling of data as described below. For more information, see developer's privacy. And we see the following data may be collected and linked to your identity: health and fitness, financial info, contact info, user content, browsing history, usage data analysis, purchase location, contacts, search history, identifier, sensitive info, and other data. Oh my. Congress must either break up Facebook or mandate transparency as a condition of giving the social media monopoly section 230 liability protections. Mark Zuckerberg, the founder of Facebook, Meta's new competitor to Twitter Threads, promised users a better experience than Twitter. I think there should be a public conversation about with 1 billion people on it, said Zuckerberg. The Twitter had the opportunity to do this, but hasn't nailed it. Hopefully we will. But within a few hours of launching, the Threads was already secretly censoring users and not offering them the right to appeal. Just released their new Threads platform, said conservative commentators Derek Kelly, I think I don't even going to try. I'm going to say Derek at Twitter, and I've been informed by multiple users that I'm censored on their new platform. Sheesh, can't you catch a break? Another conservative, Rogan Hangley, said first 5 minutes of Thread already censored. What a platform, which was DC Drano. Threads flash a warning after users clicked on utility and Yohannes profiles, etc., etc. So yeah, we're seeing this over and over again. Everyone running back to Twitter after trying Threads for 5 minutes. Yes. Social media erupts with memes slamming Zuckerberg's new app to rival Elon's as they complain about bugs and lack of basic features. Yes, so this is a Twitter killer, everybody. This is the Twitter killer, but apparently people are running back. We have this here that everybody running back to Twitter to Threads after 5 minutes. Seeing the people you know from Twitter on Threads, everybody's running back. Yeah, so this is what's going on here. So, yeah. I don't know about this being called the Twitter killer because it seems like it's failing in every avenue. We have this threads called a trap, must delete Instagram to leave new meta app. Yeah, so, I don't know, guys. I think that this Threads is bound to die. People are apparently trying after 5 minutes because it's hot garbage. And then with just what we have from Low IQ, this person is really out saying how bad it is and what all the issues. So I don't see how this is going to be even remotely close to being a Twitter killer because, again, you have to link your Instagram to your Threads. And then these 30 million users, by the way, are going to be artificial. Because, again, you may have 30 million signups. But note if everybody's starting to leave or go back to Twitter after the 30 million signups, it means it's just a black hole. It's nothing. These are very low or silent people. They're not going to come back because they're leaving Twitter. And on top of that, it's like they can't really delete it because Zuckerberg has made it to where you're forced to delete your Instagram if you delete Threads. So people don't want to delete their Instagram posts or any of their Instagram if they join Threads because if they do that, they delete their It's just like he literally forced pigeonhole people to not have to delete them, which artificially boosts the actual site in itself. Good job, Zuckerberg. You have absolutely committed a stupidity clause of yourself. I don't know what you're trying to do here, but doesn't seem like it's going to go too well. Yeah, 30 million users, more like about, it might be down to 10 million, possibly less by the end of this, because, it seems going to be very, very quiet on that space. Alright, guys, that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, share. As always, take care.